pleasure of having the one and only Chxrry. Now, Chxrry, when we were doing our research, it was Chxrry 22.
It was.
What happened? What happened between the last
number,
like 3
so
weeks? Yeah, we went to Apple Music. It says no music for Chxrry 22.
Oh, you know my Spotify's still messed up. It's so sad.
So what's with the name change? What happened?
Okay, so originally, before I even became Chxrry 22, I wanted to just be Chxrry.
Okay,
that was the plan. Yeah, because it looked cleaner and it was all that, but there was a lot of like copyright issues.
Okay.
Chxrry's already a difficult name to get because it's a fruit. They were like, it was something to do with K-pop.
What?
I was like, girl. So then we were like, okay, we'll be patient and we'll wait. But in the meantime, I kept the 22 to like honor my mom.
Love
her name
that.
is Tutu, so.
Love that.
But listen, I'm me now. I love
Right.
Chxrry, period.
Right,
okay.
yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Now, obviously, you're a bad bitch. We've heard
my
bad bitch, bad bitch, bad bitch.
Don't even act shocked.
Main character, all that good stuff. Now, what does it take to become this bad bitch that you are? And like, what are your pre-show rituals?
What does it take? A lot of trauma and bullying.
Oh my god.
No. It really just takes like a lot of not listening to other people and doing what you want. I feel like that creates the ultimate final boss bad bitch, because then you just feel like you could do anything, you could be anybody.
Right.
And my pre-rituals, I have a Red Bull. I do my vocal lessons. Sometimes I have a shot. You know me.
Teach us a little something.
Fun girl. There's Don Julio right there.
All right.
I was talking more of like the vocal runs, the lessons.
Oh, I have this one thing I do that disturbs everyone.
Do it. No.
You gotta go with it now.
It's really disturbing. It's like.
We're giving haunted house.
It's like a car door, no, but it
Oh my
probably
God.
stretches her vocal cords so much.
And I have to do it for like a minute, and people will just be in the room because I always have so many people in my room. And
I'm not gonna lie, it worked though, because
the runs was running. Okay, girl.
Thank you. Yeah, no, it's disturbing for sure.
All right.
All right. Well, again, we complimented you on that performance because honestly, it really was.
Thank you. I really love Boston. I was
Stop.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I can't really shit on anybody right now, but that was that was like so They were so loud. I couldn't even hear myself. Like
No, it was
It was really loud.
It was
Yeah,
so
it was loud.
right?
It was loud.
saw you.
And I'm not even gassing it. I was like,
No, it was
we
loud.
saw you at Mariah the Scientist, and us being fans, we were having our time.
Yeah.
But it seemed like the whole audience was really vibing with you
No,
this
I was
time
like-
around. So,
I was shocked.
yeah.
I was really, really shocked.
And Boston is like I think we're musically inclined city. You know,
I
we
agree.
have a lot of vocal range, I could say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
We
think
got
so
Berkeley.
too. Yeah, I was gonna say y'all are really educated, so I feel like
That's
it's a
true.
very like well
Thank you
versed.
for acknowledging.
Well, what school did you guys go to?
Oh, I didn't go to school here.
Period. Okay.
I mean, I went to UMass Boston for a bit.
Okay. Okay. It's okay,
It's
sis.
something.
I did a semester and dropped out and became a singer.
It'd be like that.
Listen,
It
look
do
at
be like
where you're
that.
at right now. You're at the House of Blues.
Didn't
so
even need it.
It clearly worked out.
It worked out,
It
right?
worked out.
Great.
Tell them to give you a refund. For real.
They're still.
Stop.
Let me not.
No. Not they owe you money.
York University, if you're hearing this, wow. Clear my fucking name. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. That Chxrry got it.
All right, York University. All right. But again, so you killed that performance.
Thank you.
What are your favorite songs to perform and least favorite songs to perform?
Oh my god. Okay, so there's a difference. There's like, I like, my favorite songs are the ones that they sing back to me.
Okay.
So I like Just Like Me. I love, my favorite song to perform is Poppin' Out.
Oh, girl.
Okay.
It like ignites like a rage in fans.
It's a
but I
girls' night
can't-
song. For
It's
real.
just like everyone starts taking clothes off. It gets
And this is
loud.
new too, so
It's just so turned. So that's my
Yes.
energy naturally. Probably would say I hate singing the falls.
that's crazy.
I hate it. It was like tooth and nail to add that to the set list,
you
and I will
serious?
not be adding it.
Replace it
ever
with
again.
Do It.
Or Granted.
Wow, now you guys are calling me out.
Yeah.
No, I feel like certain songs are for just my headline tours because my fans will really appreciate it.
Are we getting that?
Ooh. Ooh.
Are we getting that?
Just so you know, she's an Aries too, so she's spicy.
That's
as well.
March 22nd. You're like the 25th or something?
Yeah, when are you?
The 22nd.
You want to be me so bad.
I wouldn't mind, to be honest.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind being you.
You would, actually. Your life is better.
Okay, so it was Just Like Me to favorite, but then The Falls least favorite.
Yeah, The Falls. She's getting the boot for sure.
Wow.
No, because you're really breaking my heart.
Y'all heard
She's
it
just
here
like
first, though.
slow, and she's not really a sing-alongy type of song.
It's a sing-along song.
We sing along?
You can get out if you want to take my job.
I do not want to take your job. You kill it at your job, okay?
Thank you very
Also,
much.
the choreography, we can't do it.
We can't. I will break a knee.
Look at my knee. My
I
knees
got
are.
tendinitis.
Do you know how black and bruised my knees are? I looked at them the other day and I said, "Oh my god, I will not be wearing a dress."
We got questions for
I
that.
highly doubt that. Okay, you just talked about Just Like Me.
Right.
You've been teasing it for a minute.
Yeah.
Now, you have 2 EPs.
Yes.
Where is the album? And
The
what can we
album-
expect? And what can you tell us about the album?
The album is so different from my EPs.
Wow.
I feel like my music is just like evolved, and like even just from popping out Just Like Me, I think people can see, like, my fans will be like, okay, budget.
Well, I'm glad you said that your music evolved.
Yeah.
Because we're wondering what your writing process is like. Because I feel like your first EP was very personal.
Mm-hmm.
It was too personal, bitch. Like, I'm
No, but it's a good
don't-
thing. Like, we don't have enough artists nowadays that are vulnerable like you. And
Really?
Why are you shocked?
Why are you shocked?
Because I don't agree.
Okay.
What are your
Well,
thoughts?
we telling you that you the one to make. When I'm in my bag, I turn you on.
Thank
so
I think that I think my perspective has always remained very, like, similar. It's always been very unapologetic. Very, like, did she really just say that? Like, that's always been my brand.
Aries.
Pretty much. But I think now it just has, like, a more fun tone to it. And you can just see in the way people react and the difference. Like, I personally want my music to make people move, and I want it to have, like, energy behind it. I think my first projects were very personal to me, and I didn't really have anybody, like, waiting for anything or anyone really, like, expecting
It was just on your
anything. It was
terms.
just like, oh, fuck it, let's put this out. And if
Yeah.
it does, I didn't expect any of these songs to, like, be listened
Yeah.
to by anyone. But now that I have a little bit more of, like, okay, this is really my job, let me take my job serious. Now I'm like, okay,
Okay.
yeah, I want to hear my shit on the radio.
And
It's
Popping
coming.
Out
It's
has
coming.
been
It
on
has
Gym
been on the
94.5.
radio.
I've
Yeah,
been
it's
hearing
on the
it
radio.
a lot more. Do we have
Just Like
any?
Me.
Yeah. Girl.
Yeah.
On the radio too. Don't leave her out.
I will never leave Just Like Me out. It's the newer one, but Popping
She's
Out has
newer.
been marinating, and I've been hearing it on the radio.
She's really the one.
And ever since, I'm like, that's my girl.
No,
That's
she's
my
the
girl.
one. Yeah, Popping Out just does something. It really is like an anthem.
I will say it's a different shift from The Falls, Wasteland. Granted, Do It.
Thank God.
It is. No, it's a
Leave
good.
me alone.
No, it's a good shift, and I think you're finding your own.
I really do think with this album, like, I cannot be compared to anybody, and I'm in my own lane, and I bring something to music that, like, just like, I'm sorry, like, nobody else does.
You heard it here first.
And that is what I always wanted, and that's what I've always admired about artists like Mariah, Summer, SZA. Like, they have their own lane.
Sound,
and,
yeah.
like, you know you've made it, or you know you're doing something right when people can come to you for a mood. Like, girls know they can come to me
Hell yeah.
for a specific, like, when I'm down and out, I go to Chxrry, and I like that. I'm the one who's here to, like, put the battery in your back.
Mm-hmm. Any
We
exciting
appreciate that.
features? Or can you
Oh,
share?
come
Can you give us just a
on.
Twotunez exclusive? Just
Oh, nosy. Oh, my God.
we
That's
gotta
what-
get a
that's
little
the point.
something.
You'll see, there might not be, though.
Okay.
There might not be. We've had talks about having some people, and then
Okay.
sometimes I'm like, I don't want anyone on this album. So,
Well,
I'm
I
in
think
Aries, as you know. It will come down to the
You
final.
know, when you want something done
final.
right, you do it yourself.
You get what I'm saying?
and I think she's strong enough to do it.
And I'm
herself.
very picky, and it's been very interesting
Mhm.
figuring out, like, okay, who I want, who I not want. But I'm a fan of everybody.
Got it.
Okay, PR.
You see that smile? I'm like, I love everybody.
Be
Okay.
honest with us.
Oh,
Off
To an
camera.
extent, right, off camera.
Okay.
All right, so what we're gathering is that the story is basically like you put out a video, you were
Yeah.
singing, a DM appeared,
Right.
and now life is what it is.
Pretty much.
Okay,
Pretty much. I was in school, and I wasn't actually attending classes.
okay. So
Don't
with
let
that
my mom
being
hear that
said,
too loud.
right? Before this opportunity was presented to you, did you have any idea that you would like be in this position, did you think that you would want to pursue a career in music?
Yeah. Like,
Really?
when I was 10 years old, I used to be, like, 13, I would be, like, drunk with my cousins, and I would be like, I'm gonna be famous to, like, people at the McDonald's drive-thru. And my cousins would be like, don't say that. That's really fucking embarrassing. But I just was like...
I bet it's not embarrassing now.
It's not, right?
What do they got to say now?
They're at my shows, babe.
Okay, then.
And that's the soundbite.
Love my cousins,
That's
though.
the soundbite.
Love my cousins. Clock it. No, but I just always had an inkling that I would be something.
Yeah.
I think I'm just too outrageous.
I don't think it's outrageous.
I don't think you're outrageous
I think
at
as a
all.
person, I'm very unfiltered and outrageous. That like.
But we need more of that.
I know. I think that's why it kind of works for you.
Yeah.
To be honest, like you know how you said like.
Girl.
You said you. There's no one like you, right?
Did I say that?
I mean,
Roll the tape.
Yeah, that's what Twotunez gathered. Okay.
You know what? There are people like me. They're just maybe not like everyday people. But I will say, I thought, I always used to say like I'm gonna be famous when I was younger. There was definitely a point where I was like, I'm never gonna be an actual singer. Like that just seemed outrageous. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when it worked out, I said, thank God. Thank God it worked.
And now that it's worked out, what has been like the scariest part of navigating this industry? Because I feel like, yes, it's a very Cinderella story, but like the glitz and glamour of it all can sometimes be overshadowed by certain things. And just, you know, what's that like been like for you?
You know what's funny? I think before I even became like an artist or anything like that, I've done so much. Like if we made a movie about my life, you guys would be like, there's no way. Like the situations I've been in are so wild that like I don't know if many things really like shock me. I think right now I would say some of the scariest parts is like sometimes betrayal makes me sad. It makes me really sad, you guys, because as an artist you're so open to people. And then they'll do some like really shady shit to you and you're like, wait, that hurt my feelings. Like, why would you do that? I know.
I know that got way deeper than I thought.
Because that was on my like heart recently, where I was just like, damn, like people will really disappoint you, and I go out of my way to not.
But that's how you know, like you're really
authentic.
getting somewhere.
I'm getting
That too.
Yeah. I get why people are like jaded and like fuck everyone.
But why though? Like.
Guys, niggas be wanting shit from you every day, and the minute you don't give them what they want, you could say yes a million times. You say no once, bitch, it's like, I hope you die and I don't like you anymore. And you're like, oh my God, that was crazy.
So then that means that their intentions were never genuine.
Yeah, but when there's a lot of people doing it at once, you start to feel like, okay, let me go to an island.
No, but I can see that you're like
sucks.
a really giving person.
Yeah.
Like the fact that you just stopped and gave everybody what they wanted.
Most people would just be like one
really.
or two and then go back to their
For my
dressing room.
fans, anything. For these bum ass niggas, nothing. No,
You heard it here first. Okay.
I love my fans.
Well, since you love your fans, tell us about your best performance.
Boston, easy.
That was the correct answer.
Are you just
that
saying that
answer.
because we're here, or you're just
Boston really like? And you gotta think we're at the end. I'm fucking tired, babe. My fucking toes hurt. My knees are bruised. My ass is sore. Like I'm tired. Don't let the like head whips fool you. I'm really tired. But they gave me like so much energy.
Really?
What? They were so loud. I couldn't even hear. I had to take out my.
I didn't even notice
earpiece because I was like, huh? Are we in an arena? Like,
oh my goodness.
That's next. Well, actually, you know, you've been in arenas, so what's that like?
Yeah.
Wait, I've done stadiums. Clack
Yeah.
Overseas stadiums.
Your favorite artist can say
Not a
that.
lot of your faves can say that, okay? Not a lot of them can say that.
They can.
I was just
Stadium
correcting.
tour.
I haven't done arenas yet. I would love to do arenas. Stadiums are crazy. They're just as like, I don't know. You know what it is? It's like smaller rooms like this are actually crazier.
Really?
Yeah, they're crazier. Because you can really see everybody. In stadiums, people are like, and, like doing wild shit.
What was the culture like in Australia? And what was that like?
It was just horny little boys being like, I want to fuck you, I want to marry you. And I was like,
I can see that though.
I was
I
like,
can
all
definitely
right.
see that.
Oh God.
The boys get crazy at concerts.
Now we just brought up your stadium you know, you're
What
affiliated
is that
with.
loud ass sound?
I have no idea.
I assumed it was the stage.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Don't worry, we're almost done.
No, don't worry. I just hope they can hear me. Is this thing
I have to
on?
pull this up.
Yeah. Can you? I hope you
It's
can
good.
still hear.
It's good.
You're affiliated with literally one of the biggest stars in the entire world.
Shout out my cousin.
Shout out Abel.
Ethiopia.
Okay?
Shout out Ethiopia one time.
Hello. Take away any XO artist. Who is your dream collab?
Oh, okay.
Dead or alive?
I thought you were gonna say kill Mary, like
No,
fuck or something. I'm like, girl.
No.
We keep it cute at Twotunez.
Who's my dead or alive?
Dream collab.
I have to say Whitney.
Ooh.
Oh. I wasn't
She's
expecting
Whitney.
that.
She's the best singer
Yes.
ever. Best
Okay,
vocalist,
alive.
best ever. And I feel like her and I would have a time.
A key.
That's true.
Oh my God, Michael Jackson. That's my like. Okay, can I? This is like.
We were meant to meet. We were meant to meet.
No, this is like an exclusive. I'm in love with Michael Jackson, and not in the way other people are. I don't really like. I get it. He's like talented and stuff. Michael Jackson is so fine to me, and I feel like he.
Thriller era.
I feel like he would have been my.
That
man.
era.
All of them. He would have loved me.
Blood on the Dance Floor era.
All of them. Like I just feel like him and I would have been like.
I think it's kismet that we met because we are literally the two biggest Michael Jackson fans. Like we have been in love with him forever.
Isn't he so fine?
I think he's.
I'm gonna take a Thriller
handsome.
I could tell why he got all those bitches. Like
What? Just look at the hands and they fainted.
Going. Yeah, I would have been like easy, like a goer. Like,
Yeah, I would have loved to be in the 80s to even experience the victory tour or something. One look, I'd faint.
Let's go.
Okay, so dead, Whitney or Michael? Alive, dream collab?
Oh my God.
Like dream, like
she's a fan of everybody.
I understand.
Good answer.
Shady boots.
Shady boots.
No, I'm gonna say Lana Del Rey is my number one always.
I can hear that vibe.
She's just that bitch. Love Ree. I love Ree. Who doesn't love Rihanna?
Exactly.
And Abel. I'm gonna say Abel.
Well, Reflections Laughing doesn't count?
It does. Okay, fine. Okay. I don't know who else.
Okay.
We'll accept it.
I'll accept
Yeah,
those.
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
accept those.
Two baddies.
You briefly touched about, your cousins, your Ethiopian upbringing.
Yeah.
I'm Nigerian, so
Okay.
listen.
So you're my cousin.
Basically, we are all related.
Okay.
In our culture, entertainers are not like, or
Art isn't exactly valued. Is that what you're gonna say?
Yes.
Okay.
And being the entertainer you are, how has the Ethiopian community accepted you as their newest rising star?
I gotta give a shout out to Abel for this specifically, because I think when he first came out, it was like, oh my God, bring out the crosses, bring out the holy water. It was just such a shock.
Girl.
And I think
he was freaky.
He was freaked the fuck out. And I feel like
I was in 7th grade, like, oh
my God, is he saying that? No, he was freaked out. But I feel like he took so much of the weight off of what, like, granted, I still definitely get my fair share of like, because I'm also a female and I'm like doing like
sexy,
sex on, it's very sex on stage vibes. I'm very much a sex symbol, but being associated with him and even just them seeing what he's become, because in the beginning everyone's just like, this is a red flag, and then when you become the biggest artist in the world, then it's like, we're so proud.
Right.
So being associated with him, it's just given me that much more like leeway and more love and more acceptance, and still not the easiest, but
I know you recently went back home. Like, how was that experience of
being
Chxrry, and like, did people recognize you?
I felt like I'm Beyonce. Like, I'm the Beyonce. I'm the Beyonce of my country.
Exactly, East African princess.
And no, I really love my people. Like, OD. Like, I don't want to be here right now. I want to be there. I love them so much. But I definitely had to tailor my show and take out a lot of the sexy stuff, because they were like, you're not doing that
you
here.
can't. Yeah.
This is a Christian country. Like, we will literally,
Okay.
A lot
What song did you perform out there, though?
I didn't perform never. I'll tell you that much.
Okay.
Never performed, never had this. And I kept it very PG. My grandma was in the crowd.
You gotta do it for Granny.
I was not going for that.
Got it.
All right, so as people get to know you as an artist, of course, what do you want them to know you for? Because, when we look at you, we're like the baddie with the bangs and the shades.
Main character.
Main character.
I want them to know that What do I want them to know? I don't know.
Could be anything.
I just want them to feel confident when they listen to me. I'm here to sell confidence, and it's not, confidence doesn't always look like a full beat, bangs, bust down. Like, that's not confidence. Confidence is like a thing from within that even when you go through bad shit, you're like, no, I can get myself out of this, or, you know?
Yeah.
I am who I am. So that's what I want them to get.
You're doing a good job so far, I must say.
Thank you.
For sure,
No,
for sure.
seriously. Every time I listen to you, I feel
It was fun getting ready to
a whole
today.
new person.
Aww, wait till you guys hear the album. I think you're really gonna like
We're waiting.
I need a date. I need a date. I need a date. I need a date.
You want to slide it real quick?
Okay, last question. It's gonna be a fun one, I promise. Okay, you tweeted, and I quote, "When I get rich, I will make the greatest eczema cream.
And will.
I will free us from the shackles."
And will.
Please tell us, have you made any progress on this eczema cream?
I haven't. Girl,
Okay.
I'm on a tour, but no, I've gotten a lot of inquiries about that. You guys know I really struggle with eczema.
Same girl.
I got you. A lot of people come to me and ask me about that. I'm like, it was just an idea I threw out.
No, I saw that tweet and I felt seen. I felt so seen.
No, I have to do it. I'm gonna do it.
Okay. What would it be called?
I can't tell you yet.
Okay.
Someone's gonna take it.
Right,
We'll
copyright.
edit it.
Right?
All right. Well, thank you so much, Chxrry.
Thank you guys for having me.
Of course.
I'm basically a cousin. Are you guys
Yes.
cousins?
Might as well be. We've known each other forever. But
guys.
Two tunes out. Thank you so much, Chxrry.
Bye. Love
Bye.
you guys.
Mwah.